So I'm like, you know what? Why not go live and talk to the people? Are we a little crazy, huh? Let's see if anyone joins because, you know, ain't nobody trying to talk to themselves here. Anyways, I'm going to start. Yeah, so I wanted to come on here just to help you guys out, just share um, how I get ready when it comes to getting ready for a new challenge or starting uh, a new month. So definitely, I wanted to come on here and just give you guys some tips on how I get prepped. I know I look crazy, but we ain't gonna look at none of that. Okay. So the first thing for me is definitely meal prepping and knowing what I'm gonna eat for the week. Okay. Usually what I do is I make enough protein that I can eat uh, a meal. You know, this is moose. That I could eat my meal, my lunch, and then my dinner. So, for example, I'll do like brown rice pasta with ground turkey, and I make enough ground turkey so that I can eat that at night, eat tacos, eat a salad, whatever. I try to make my life easier. Sometimes I make two proteins, and sometimes I just make one. Um, Also, definitely focusing on moving my body. I think that's very, very important is moving your body. Um, so whether it's walking, whether it's dancing, whatever, find something that you love to do. Because if you don't enjoy it, I'm sorry, you're just not gonna last. Um, because you're gonna give up, and then you're gonna wait until you gain more weight, and then you're gonna start over again and again and again. Which there's nothing wrong with starting over again. Okay. So definitely make a plan and stick with it. You're not going to be motivated. Okay. But you need to do it for your health. And your health is important. And then because you want to feel good, you want to look good, right? A lot of people don't mention that, but that's one of the main reasons why we try to work on ourselves is because we want to feel good in our clothes. So definitely meal prepping, definitely making a plan. If you think that meal prepping is too much for you, then plan out your meals. Okay? Plan out your meals and be like, okay, I'm not gonna be able to meal prep this week, but this is what I'm gonna eat. Make a plan. When you have a plan, it's easier to execute it, it's easier to follow it. Um, I know I look crazy, but I love y'all. I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys. Um, because a lot of people love to start at the beginning of the month, because they want to feel like, okay, it's the first, I can start, I can keep going, and other people are doing it too. That might motivate you. I know that when I started, I was by myself. I had nobody doing anything with me. And of course it was lonely, but I had to push myself. I was tired of being tired, like tired of trying diets, of not eating enough, of the yo-yo diets, the pills, and the craziness. And all you have to do is eat in a calorie deficit. Of course, when I started, I wasn't counting no calories. I was just, eating whole foods and not eating out and the junk food and stuff like that. I was very strict. But then I realized that you don't have to be strict. You just have to have balance in your life. I'm drinking a protein shake. And like I told you guys last video, you have to find what works for you. What works for me may not work for you, but the tips that I'm giving you, they're essential with whatever you're starting. Okay? Stick with it. You can do it. You have to believe in yourself. You have to put yourself out there for yourself. Okay? Sometimes we want to look like other people. Listen, be your own motivation. Another thing that's very important is take pictures. The scale is not your friend. So don't try to be friends with the scale. The scale is a tool. And that's it. It's a tool to help you to get to your goals. The scale's gonna go up. Sometimes when you think like you're doing like the best, you're like, oh my God, I'm doing like the best. I am losing inches, but the scale may stay the same. And that is okay. Keep going. The scale is meant to go up, okay? Just like it's meant to go down. Be patient with yourself, but do not let the scale be the only thing that you focus on. Um, what else can I tell you? Um, Definitely taking pictures. Pictures, listen, are your best friend because pictures do not lie. Clothes do not lie. If you're starting out today, get those pair of jeans that you know they are tight. Okay, even if they don't pass your knees, take a picture of that. Be like, this is where I started. And then in a week, try them on again. They might go up a little bit more. And then you know what? Try them out 2 weeks after that and see where you're at. Clothes don't lie. The scale lies. So these are the things that I've learned in my journey that I'm sharing with you. Like I said, they might benefit you, they might not, but I'm still sharing it with you. Um, Jump roping was the best thing that I could have done for myself because it's something that's fun, it's full body. I love it. You put music and you jump to the beat. Okay. If you have two left feet, you can still jump to your beat. But I love it. I love it. I didn't think that I was going to make a thing out of it. I've always been a person that I never thought I was good at anything. So then when I started jumping rope, people would tell me, "Oh my gosh, like you're pretty good at that." And I'm like, "I'm good at that?" It was kind of hard to even believe it that I was good at jumping rope. Um, and yeah, until I seen my before and after, my before videos and my it's very different. It did not look like that. When I started, everything hurt. When I started, it wasn't easy, but I kept going because there was a purpose. I was tired. Like I said, I had high blood pressure. My husband was already suffering from high blood pressure, and I did not want to keep living that way. I wanted to live. That's basically it. And I didn't want to take pills. And now that I'm in my 30s, it's been 6 years since I changed my life, you could say. I realize that there's nothing wrong with taking blood pressure pills because when you take your blood pressure pill, you are taking care of yourself. And but in the beginning when I started, for me, it was like, oh no, I don't want to take pills. So what do I need to do? And the doctor was like, you need to lose weight. I said, okay, I'll do that. I'll lose weight. And that's what I did. And I didn't have to take the pills. But high blood pressure, if it runs in your family, you just may have to take a pill, and that is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That is you taking care of yourself. And of course, any of these tips before you start anything, of course, talk to your doctors because I don't know what medical condition you may have. Definitely talk to your doctor and let them know that you want to change your life, you want to start working out. What can you do? What can the things that you shouldn't do. But at the end of the day, it's about taking care of yourself and going in there with a plan. Okay. Um, I know that a lot of us get tired of eating the same thing. And sometimes you just eat the same thing because it's easy. Like for me, I eat a salad every day. Why? Because it's easy for me. A big salad every day with my protein and all the stuff that I like. Um, and that's what I do. And then every Sunday, I plan like, okay, I'm going to eat sweet potatoes this week. I'm going to eat spaghetti squash. I'm going to eat chicken this week because last week I had ground turkey. Like I said, it's about making a plan. We make plans for our kids and what they're going to wear and what they're going to do. I mean, if they go to school, what they're going to wear, what they're going to eat. Why can't we do the same things for ourselves? Why? But we do it for our kids. Like we're not important. So I hope that this, helps you. I know y'all looking at me crazy, but this is what I deal with every time I do my hair. It's a process. Um, I hope that these tips help you some type of way. If you're starting to jump rope or you don't know where to start, there's videos on my YouTube giving you tips. Jumping rope, if you overthink it, you're just not going to be able to jump. Don't overthink it, just jump as long as you do it safely. When I look at how I used to jump back in the day when I was a kid, I'm like, whoa, I jumped too high. Like, what was I doing? And if you follow, bend the knees, jumping on the balls of your feet, keeping your hands close to your body, like you follow those tips and you will be able to jump at the speed that you want to jump. In the beginning, it's not about speed. It's about getting one jump after the other. So definitely do not give up. Um, and yeah, just take it one day at a time. Working out and taking care of yourself is not a difficult task. It's part of life. Not taking care of yourself is going to cause other issues and other issues that you don't want to deal with. Okay, because right now you're like, oh, I don't want to be healthy. It's so difficult. Oh, oh, this is what I've heard. People tell me, oh, I'm going to have loose skin. So you rather be unhealthy and in the hospital bed, or you rather lose weight, feel good, and have some loose skin? Like, you got to pick your heart. Okay. I know a lot of people don't like that saying, but yeah, you have to pick your heart. What is harder? Being in a hospital bed, not having a choice, or having a choice and making a change in your life? So choose to take care of yourself because you know what? Especially if you have kids, your kids see everything that you do. And if you don't take care of yourself and they see that, what you think they're going to do? They're going to follow in your footsteps, right? And then what? Mom, I'm having this health issue. I'm having that health issue because I didn't take care of myself. My son, he's 15 years old. He works out and he eats healthy. He makes better choices because that's what I've taught him, you know? And I've learned this is the biggest tip when it comes to kids. You can't force your kids to do anything. When you make it forceful, they're not interested. Okay. So that's why I'm like, oh, I remember when I wanted Junior to start working out, I'd be like, well, if you want to use your PS5, then you have to move your body 30 minutes a day. He made sure he got up, moved his body for 30 minutes, and then he was able to play in his Xbox or PS5, whatever that was. So it's about finding things that motivate them. It's about making it fun. Listen, I've had my kids work out with me. In the beginning, it was annoying because I was like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? How am I going to work out? And listen, I promise you, they ain't going to be there too long. And then they're going to leave, especially when they're small. They ain't going to be there too long. So just make it fun for yourself, for your kids, if you want your kids to also, become active. Um, and that's it. So I hope that this live helped you in some type of way. Um, Again, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember that you can do this one step at a time, one day at a time. You can make the changes. Small changes leads to big changes. Excuse me. Start with small goals. You know what? This week I'm going to focus on my eating. This week I'm going to focus on my meal prep. This week I'm going to start with 15 minutes a day of walking, of moving my body, no matter what. Find what works for you. For me, in the beginning, in the mornings, I was like, oh, I could do it early. I could wake up early and do it. And then it became an issue, so I started doing it at night. I'm like, well, I hate doing it at night. Then I made sure that I woke up early enough to make it happen. So again, it's finding what works for you and making it fun. So I love y'all. Thank you for joining the live. I'll talk to you guys soon. And remember that I love you and I love you too. And you can do this. You're going to fail. You're going to have days that you're not going to want to do it. But those are the days that are going to be the most beneficial for you because if you could get through those hard days, you can definitely get through an easy day. So I love y'all. Take care. I don't even know how to end this live. Where's the button? Okay, see, I think it's this one. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.